Hello, so I'm here on my brand new website, which went live at the end of last week, EOC Image Consulting, and I'm just going to show you through it, just so you get a feel for the website and what it's all about. So here on the homepage, you just have one of my kind of key, I suppose, taglines, if you want to call it that, helping you to reconnect to your best self. And that really sums up what I'm all about and what my brand is all about, and the aim of my service. And that is the bottom line of what I'm hoping to achieve with every single client. Yes, I use the tools of style and image and color and makeup, but those are just the tools. They're not actually the key service. The key service is helping my clients to reconnect to their best self. So if you scroll down along, there's a video. It talks you through, my ethos again, the steps that I use, examples of clients that I've worked with, and basically just gets across the same core message of the purpose of the brand and what it's all about. So we're here on the My Story section of the website, and this is just to give you a background on me. I know for myself, I like to know a little bit about people that I'm dealing with and working with, and just get a feel for them and make that connection, that initial assessment before you even speak with them. So this is the purpose of this, and really it just kind of showcases that the power of clothes and makeup in my life, the difference they've made to me, the important role that they've always played. They've always played a big role in my life, a major, role. And as I grew older and as different changes happened in my life and different challenges, they were always kind of a constant crutch and a means of sort of retaining control over an element of my life and staying in touch with that part of me that was just me and that wasn't a role, or I wasn't defined by a situation I was in or what I was doing, just that part of me that was just me. And really, I suppose it was like almost like I felt like a superpower of putting on like a cape every day, that I was able to present myself to the world as this best version of myself, where I felt really true to myself. And it wasn't about, putting on a mask and being someone else. It was actually about using clothes and makeup to make me feel like myself, the best version of myself. And that's the whole sort of ethos around what I want to give to my clients as well. I know, especially when my children were very, very young, I had twin babies. My daughter just turned 3 when they were born. They didn't sleep. The first 18 months, it really was about just keeping my head above water when I look back. But at the same time, I never ever lost touch with clothes and makeup. In fact, it really was just a saving grace at times for me, just to remind me that I was still the same person I was, and that it would pass, and that it just gave me that instant mood lift and that instant mindset change, and put me in a much better place. And that's the tool and that's the power that I wanted to give to my clients as well. So here on the services page, you'll see the main umbrella services that I offer. First being style and image consultation, color and makeup analysis, wardrobe analysis, and personal shopping. So I suppose the top two are the main two foundation services, and then the next two, the wardrobe analysis and the personal shopping, really are add-on services from the main core services of the image and style consultation and the color makeup. So with style and image, what we're looking at here is two main parts. The first part is looking at your body shape and your proportions, and where we need to introduce balance, or what styles and cuts and lines of clothes, what fabrics, what patterns, what colours, what use of design details, all of those elements that work best for your particular shape and balance your proportions best. And then the second section of that consultation talks about your style personality, understanding what it is, how it serves you to know it, and how it really narrows your focus and is really a useful tool when shopping for clothes, when putting outfits together, and when putting wardrobe together. It really is very key to know that. With colour and makeup analysis, then we use a draping technique. So I have initially by your physical characteristics, I make my initial assessment of what category, or you may have heard the term season, of which season or category you fall into. Then we use colour drapes, actually physical swatches of colour, to determine your best colour palette. So it's never about what colours you can't wear, it's about the best hue, intensity, and temperature of colour that works best for you. And we take you through all that, and that applies to both colour in your clothes and your makeup. So it's the same set of principles and the same palette that you incorporate in each one. I do standalone makeup consultations as well, but this is the core main service. And then the wardrobe and personal shopping, as I say, are add-on services. So with the wardrobe analysis, we can do it either online or in person, and that holds true for all my services, and they're either online or in person. And wardrobe analysis is just about decluttering, reorganizing it, getting to the basis of what you actually have, and then be able to build an capsule wardrobe from that. And then the personal shopping service is obviously what it says, and it could be online in that I will select pieces for you, put outfits together for you, give you detailed styling notes on them, or when restrictions are lifted and it's allowed to go shopping in real life, then that's a service as well there. So the client stories tab in my website, this is probably my favorite area of the website. And if you are considering working with me and you really want to get a feel for the benefits that you will take away from it and what you'll really get as a result of working with me, then this is the place for you to go. This kind of takes you through 4 examples of people that I worked with. We've changed the names, but the stories are exactly as they were. And it takes you through the process, how we unearthed what the key challenge was, and how we were able to use the tools of style and image and colour and whatever it may be in makeup to get the person the end result of what their challenge was. So to meet their challenge, to rectify it, come up with a solution. So really this is the best part of the website to get a real feel for me and what I'm about and the service that I give. And it really gives you, it takes you to the journey, and you can kind of put yourself in the shoes of people talking and see if, if this is something that's going to work for you as well. This section of the website, my opinion on, is basically just a blog, but I prefer, to call it my opinion on, because I could be talking about different items and it's just kind of my take on things. So this is going to be the basis of my weekly newsletter as well. So on the website, you can sign up for the newsletter and you'll receive it into your inbox weekly. And it's just going to be a combination of insights that I have from working with clients, something that will come up. I might have read something on the social media to do with fashion or trends or style. It could be new trends and how to translate them into wearable everyday styles for yourself. It could be makeup inspiration, style inspiration. It could be different styling tips and tricks. I might spot something that I think would work particularly well for a certain body shape, or something that I think would work pretty well for a certain style personality. So the content really, the options are endless, and it would be a lovely kind of weekly source of inspiration for you if you wanted to go ahead and sign up for the newsletter. And then the shop section here obviously allows you to book your service. So your two options are in person and online, and when you go into those, you'll see the drop down of the services that I do. So if you're unsure as to what the best service is for you, the best thing is probably to give me a discovery call, and I can start a very quick clear conversation what the best course action for you is. You should be able to gather a good bit of information if you have a read through the client stories online and read through the services. We do go through in the services where it's step by step what's involved in each service. You'll see that, and you can just see if it's the right fit for you.